Alright, we are back with Greedfall 2. Let us investigate.
That big building over there, the one with the towers, that's where we've got to go?
Yes, that's it. If we want to avoid dealing with the kind of thugs that seem to be everywhere around here, it's better to take the street on the right. The one that goes under the arch.
Are you sure this street will take us there? It seems to be heading in the opposite direction.
This alley on the left looks like it would take us there more directly, but it feels like a trap.
Oh, I see.
Okay. What the hell has been going on here? Oh, is this the market? Never mind. We are not getting in the fight right now.
I can't see anymore. Is there...
Okay, this area has been riddled with the Malachor and poverty.
I need to eat something.
Let's show them what we're made of!
My armor is completely ruined!
There's nobody there. Oh my god. Okay, so do we just go down?
Do you have something to eat?
And then oh my god. Keep getting stuck on shit. Jesus.
Why did he have to go and hide in the worst part of town? I fear the state will find him in. If we don't hurry up, we run the risk of the Alliance getting there before we do. That could cost Jacquemus his life.
Well, we're here.
You're right. We need to be quick.
Jacquemus?
Well, how about that? Islanders aren't so common around here. It's a pleasant surprise. Do you feel ill or hurt? Are you lost? What might I do for you?
Might you have crossed paths with a priest of Towne? We heard he came here.
A priest? None of my visitors made themselves known as such.
A middle-aged man. Most consider him somewhat handsome. Brown hair, receding hairline.
No, that description doesn't ring any bells.
He wouldn't be the man those soldiers from the Alliance are looking for. The ones who were just here.
Men from the Alliance? We really need to find Jacquemus in a hurry.
Yes, he is in great danger. Thank you, Doctor. We'll leave you to your patients.
Goodbye. We wish you well.
Okay. The Alliance beat us here.
Step into the night.
Good day. I am sorry to bother you, but we are looking for a friend. A priest of Towne. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Believe you me, if I knew a priest, I would already be kneeling beside him in search of some comfort.
I understand that our questions must seem a little out of place, but our friend might be in danger. Any information that you could give us might help us come to his aid and help him avoid the worst.
You seem to care a lot about him. Lucky man. At least he won't die alone. Abandoned by all. There is a man here that uses the magic of the Enlightened to heal the sick in the ruins. But I don't know if he is a priest or not. That said, you should hurry if you want to speak with him. A group of Alliance men are also looking for him, and they don't seem to have his best interests at heart.
We need to find him before they do. If they catch him, they'll kill him or worse.
Let's go. Thanks so much for your help. I hope that you get better.
One can always dream.
Yeah, it looks like he has the Malachor. And the black veins and bags under his eyes. Although there seem to be a lot of Towne people here, so I don't think they'd let him get hurt. How do I get over there?
Sometimes I miss the hills of Towne as well as the towers of Greedfall.
Hey, come and see.
I have some interesting stuff to show you.
You're back.
I have goods that you won't find anywhere else. Weapons and armor, but also some useful costumes. What do you think?
I think I could use that. Ooh. Okay, so no costumes at all. Goodbye.
I can get you anything your heart desires. as long as you can pay for it.
Just a small coin for a poor soul, my lords and ladies. If I may, you should watch your step around here. People from the Alliance are beating anyone who crosses their path. It would seem that they're after someone. Would you have enough to spare for a piece of bread? Hunger's got a nasty bite.
I'm going to tell you a story from my people, to lighten the load of your worries.
Oh, now, I love stories. If it's a good one, I'll tell it to my friends.
Once, long ago on Tir Fradi, there lived a young hunter. He was not only the best archer of his clan, but the best of the island. He became quite full of pride, and began to behave with the other youth of his village as if he walked on higher ground. One day, while he was about to shoot at a magnificent buck, just for the pleasure of hitting his mark and not to feed his clan, he saw a very beautiful woman walk by him. So beautiful that he fell instantly in love. The beauty promised him love under one condition. Since he was so talented, she didn't want him to hunt a deer, but the moon itself. The hunter tried for days and days. He even crafted a new bow. He began to lose sleep and his appetite because all of his attempts failed. Exhausted and weak, he went to the beautiful woman again to admit his failure. She mocked him for his tremendous pride. Then she transformed into a doe and ran off in a few leaps. The hunter of the moon then understood that the person he'd loved was the spirit of the forest. From that day on, he became sensitive to the balance of life and became more generous to other young folk.
That is a beautiful story. Truly. I like it very much. I'm gonna have something to tell my friends, that's for sure. But we'll still have nothing to share to eat.
We'll be leaving.
Thank you again for your help.
Hey, come and see.
I have some interesting stuff to show.
Alright. Well, that didn't really tell me much.
The texts of St. Lucius are fascinating.
Ah, shit.
Jackamus! Hurry! We need to get him out of there.
To arms!
On your muskets! The enemy is here!
Let's show them what we're made of!
Where is he?
Jackamus, are you all right?
Thank you for helping me, but I think they got me. I feel weak.
I know you've seen better days, that's for sure.
Have you come to mock me, Fausta? You always looked down on me.
Don't say such foolish things. We've come to help you.
Oh, what surprising news. But you've come a bit late, I fear. But that's not important. You must find the coffer.
The coffer? What are you talking about?
A coffer containing documents. I stole it from people in the Alliance. I wanted to find out what they were up to.
And did you open it?
No, only the Father Cardinal must open it. And besides, I wouldn't have had the time. I was forced to hide it in a sort of courtyard while they were pursuing me.
We have to find this coffer and take it to the Father Cardinal as fast as possible.
I thought we were looking for an ordinary priest. It looks like the Father Cardinal pulled one over on us. I wonder what could be in those documents. It must be valuable to warrant so many murders and attacks.
In your shoes, I wouldn't do that. Find the coffer and give it to Pius. If you open it, he will be very angry. And he never forgets a grudge.
Where exactly did you drop the coffer?
In the northeastern part of the neighborhood. Where it's nearly crumbling into the river.
Thank you. We'll try to find it. Your friend Irene helped us find you. She wrote you this letter.
My darling Irene. A ray of sunshine in my dying days. How is she?
She's well. She's aboard my ship. She's safe. Men from the Alliance wanted to capture her.
Oh, you did the right thing. She's so sweet. She doesn't deserve any trouble on my account. I am very grateful that you've helped her. At least, I can die in peace.
We'll look for the coffer and send you some help.
It's too late for that. The coffer is all that matters.
Hang in there, Jackamus. The Enlightened can save you.
Not this time, Fausta. May he keep you all in his divine blessing. And don't forget about the documents.
Jackamus? He's dead. The Alliance are doing everything to find Jackamus.
Well, they're not gonna find him.
I have no idea what he did, but he is in a real pickle barrel.
Let's go back to the hospice quickly, in the hope he'll be there.
As much as I disliked you, you didn't deserve this, Jackamus. What a waste. Now we've got to find your coffer so you didn't die in vain.
He mentioned a courtyard in the northeastern part of the neighborhood, near the river. Let's go and take a look around. And cross our fingers a beggar didn't find it.
Right? Okay. Did he say he dropped it or that he buried it?
Anybody there?
All right, fine. They have a dog with... Jesus Christ.
Let's see what you're made of, you eel!
I take it he's glitched out, not dead. Here we go. Oh, this feels like an ambush.
Do you think this is the coffer Jacquemus was telling us about?
That looks like it. A pretty little coffer full of powerful secrets. We should open it. That way we'll finally know the extent of what we've been drawn into in spite of ourselves.
I could take a look at the lock if you want. I'm pretty sure I could pick it.
Don't do that. The information inside this coffer is extremely sensitive. And I'm certain that the Father Cardinal wouldn't appreciate us returning it to him open.
On there? The lock wasn't really that tough.
I told you to leave it closed. The Father Cardinal is not going to like us having read his documents.
Halt! Sorry to interrupt you, but you're going to have to give us that coffer. And let me be clear, this is not a request.
There is no way we're giving them this coffer. Jacquemus died to get it.
Either you hand it over to us, or you will be reported to the authorities for theft. I doubt that the DeVesp family will appreciate that a savage and their companions have stolen from a diplomatic mission.
It just so happens we opened this coffer and read its contents. I doubt that you'll be visiting the DeVesps to complain that it was stolen.
And how do you figure that?
It is true that you're only a hunchman. You probably don't know what this is all about. But believe me, if the prince learned what these documents contained, neither you nor your masters could step foot in this city ever again.
Savage vermin! We'll have our vengeance.
I believe we have done all that we could in this sordid affair.
You want to continue poking around here? Or might we return now and see that old fox Pius?
Yeah, let's go see Pius.
Let's return to the embassy.
I can always come back.
I regret to inform you that Jacquemus, your priest, died from the wounds the men from the Alliance gave him.
May the Malagor take them. Poor Jacquemus. I will miss him. I imagine you discovered he was meant to recover important documents from the Alliance?
Yes. Why did you let us think that Jacquemus was a simple priest when you knew he had embarked upon a perilous mission?
Even though I suspected that Jacquemus was in trouble, I never once thought his very life would be in danger. I had suspected it would be enough to simply put you on his trail, without implicating you in the political affairs of Towne. I wasn't sure which way your feelings bent towards my nation. In my feeble defense, your group is quite varied in origin. One of you even belongs to the Alliance. At the time, I thought it would be better to not tell you too much. But that was a mistake, and I am sorry. The subject is closed. Did you recover the documents Jackamus was seeking?
Yes, we recovered the documents.
I imagine you took a look at them.
Here. It appears that the Alliance wishes to bring guardians from our isle to the continent. Do you have any theory as to why they would do this?
Absolutely none. To be honest with you, I had always thought that these reports of guardians were nothing but legend. It was only when Fausta reported to me what happened to you at Esciara that I began to envision that they might actually exist. If someone would know why the Alliance is interested in guardians, it's you. You know these creatures much better than I do. Know that I will spare no resources in discovering what they're up to. I make a point to expect the worst from the Alliance, and I advise you do likewise. For what it's worth, I thank you for having brought all of this to me. Your help has proven itself valuable, so in order to prove my gratitude, and to make amends for my guilty silence, I've requested that a Fowler join your group with a supply of messenger birds. This will allow you to send and receive messages with the continent without risking the public aviaries.
I must admit that I'm a little surprised. Did Captain Alvida give her permission?
Of course. And believe me, you will soon come to appreciate the freedom offered by these feathered messengers. It goes without saying that I would be delighted to vouch for you, if you still want to meet the two great families of the congregation. You've done me an admirable service. I will not forget it.
Your recommendation would indeed be very helpful.
Consider it done. I will immediately send letters to the De Vesps and the Dorsays to inform them.
We shall leave, Your Excellency.
May the Enlightened watch over you, my children.
See, he wasn't that angry after all, Fausta. All right. I want to return to the ship first before we explore any other of our quest options.
May the Enlightened bless you and guide you.
Sometimes I miss the hills of Towne as well as the towers of Montorga.
Yeah, I just want to explore now. Oh, we've been through here, haven't we? All right. Okay. What is this place? Oh, the Dorsey Mansion. Yeah, let's go back to this ship. think we'll speak with everybody, see what's up, and see about that aviary that we now have on the ship.
Hello. How are you feeling? Not too exhausted, I hope?
I won't bother you any longer.
The next time we...
Oh my god.
You seem a little lost. Need some help?
See,
Boy.
I figured Fausto would want to talk.
Thank you so much for allowing me to help my brother. I still have a long way to go before he forgets what he went through because of me, but at least he stopped hating me.
what was it like living in Olima when you're from Towne?
It was difficult at first. Everyone was suspicious of me. I wasn't just a foreigner, I was an enemy. But I learned to hide my differences in public, and not to talk about my origins or my beliefs. As for those who already knew, I told them why I was in their country, which reassured them. As an exile, I was seen as less dangerous. But you're right, it wasn't easy. I had to change all my habits, practically change my skin to adapt in order to survive. Sometimes, I even forgot where I came from, who I really was. I became the mask I wore. I imagine you're asking me this because you're wondering how you're going to be able to live on the continent.
I'm just pondering it. I'm not ready to follow the same path as you. I couldn't deny who I am for anything in the world. Despite the hostility of many of those we meet, I won't give up my identity or my origins to please them. Tir Fradi is part of me. I can't abandon it.
I understand. You were taken from your land against your will, while I had to go into exile because I'd made a mistake. I wasn't happy about leaving my country, but I had no one to blame but myself. Unlike you, you could take the easy way out and blend in, but you prefer to hold your head high. That's very brave. Dangerous, perhaps even foolish, but brave. And your love for your land and your culture speaks volumes about you. As much as I love my country, I don't know if I'd be willing to take such a risk.
I crossed paths with missionaries from Towne on Tir Fradi. They spoke of your religion, but what can you tell me about it?
You already know that we worship a god that we call the Enlightened, and that Saint Matthias, his prophet, converted us to worshipping him. The Enlightened blesses us with his light, the source of all life, and offers some the gift of magic. I'm no expert in theology. I wasn't much of a student on the subject. I have a more instinctive approach, despite my gift. But if you are truly interested in the topic, it won't be hard to find entire books on the subject.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
There's never a dull moment around you, my dear. So, what can I do for you?
You seem to be very close to Elise. How did you get to know each other?
I met her when she was just a child running around among the soldiers. Her father was a soldier too, who took his whole family with him on each posting. He hoped that his daughter would take over from him. But this child was endowed with insatiable curiosity and extraordinary intelligence. She was only a few years old when her father made her report on the logistical needs of his troops. Seeing her intelligence with such a mathematical mind, I took it upon myself to convince her family to offer her a less selective education. I helped her as much as I could to prepare for the exams, which she passed with flying colours, and she became the youngest logician in the country. Since then, we see less of each other. But I'll always have a soft spot for her, and she for me.
What do you know about Seren?
Not much. I know that she comes from a good family, but that she grew up in a small provincial town. And in Alima, she must often have been criticized because of it. City dwellers tend to look down on others. But she's an intelligent woman who, despite her origins, knew how to make a place for herself in learned circles, as well as among the aristocracy. She was generally highly appreciated. Her diplomatic skills were recognized, and her taste for the arts was celebrated. A few years ago, she married Kernaz, who was not yet a general at the time, but who was already showing promise. Rather, it helped her social ascension by opening new doors for her. But I know their marriage surprised everyone at the time. A soldier and a diplomat. It's a strange alliance. I think I've told you all I know. I'm too often absent from Alima to know the latest gossip.
Well, okay. Thank you.
I need to go.
Of course. But come chat again soon.
Fausta still wants to talk?
I wish we had saved Jacquemus. He wasn't the best of men, but he didn't deserve to end like that.
Yeah, I agree.
May the Enlightened hold him in his holy keeping. At least we have won the support of the Father Cardinal, and believe me, that will be useful.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
Okay. Bloodwood wants to talk.
I'd love to see.
How are you?
What do you know about Seren?
I don't know her. She didn't mix with the soldiers. The opposite of her husband. I would bump into her at the General's house. Good morning, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. She behaved like so many other nobles. Just maybe a tad more clever. She and her husband have a strange relationship. I wouldn't call it love. But I'm no expert on the subject.
Well, okay.
I must be off.
I understand. See you later.
Ah, good timing. I had a favor I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Do you remember Rudolph? He asked me to find his mother, if you recall. I spread word that I was looking for her, and she recently sent me a letter. She says she fled to the congregation's lands. She met a farmer there and remarried. However, it seems that she and her husband are having difficulties and have asked me for help. After everything this woman suffered because of me, I owe it to her to go. And I'd like you to come with me. Something about her letter strikes me as odd, and an objective opinion would help me see things more clearly, instead of being blinded by my guilt.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Thank you. In her letter, she said her farm was in High Prairie. Let's go.
I don't know where that is, but okay.
I'll always be...
Let me see, real quick. Okay, I'll have to customize those later. All right. So where are we going? High Prairie? Alright, so to the south, I guess. This will be the closest thing to us.
Here we are, off the coast of the proud cities of the Congregation.
Alright, taking him. Didn't we get a new hat? I'll give her that. All right. Boom. Boom. Because we'll take her when we go see the Dorsays. Because, you know, something tells me that the Vesps aren't actually going to be amenable to what she's asking. Not sure if I'm going the right way or not. Might be. Outside of the wind. The hell? I can't. What is this? Why can't I go? Maybe if we try to leave from Old Town? No, that goes to the town center. What's going on? Because he's stuck with me. I can't switch him out. Let me take a look. What? Okay, so what is the mission called? So take the southeast exit. Well, this is southeast. That's weird. What the hell? Am I missing something? Well, let's go over here. See if that does something for us. Okay,
Let's
love
show
that.
them what we're made of.
Let's stop. Okay. Count Vaughn. Okay. That's somebody's estates. Vineyard Villa. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so that... I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out later. I kind of wanted to do that this stream, but I'll look something up, I guess. Thanks so very much for watching. If you're on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, Twitch, drop me a follow if you haven't already, and I will see you all tomorrow with more Greedfall.